Welcome to the Pirate Broadcast, where we interview interesting people doing interesting things, where you can expand your connections, your community. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. And let's get this party started. Holy cow. What a day. David's in the house. Coach David, what are you doing, man?
Hey, buddy. How are you, man? I am in Amarillo, Texas at my aunt's house. It's good to be out of the cage.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right?
I've talked to several people that are excited about the possibility of leaving the house.
I have left the cage. So exciting things happening, and we'll get into that, man. Happy to be here. Mr. Russ, you're always my favorite pirate, for sure.
The pirate for sure.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know you, Coach David, share a little bit of detail about who you are and how you help, so we can kind of frame it in a way that we can move forward on this conversation.
Let's do it.
Hey
guys, I'm Coach David Verdu. I am a 30-plus year education with high school, middle school, elementary school, and coach. That's why they call me Coach. Just thought that being in the classroom was the greatest thing ever. I mean, influencing kids and students and being that positive role model was just an amazing time. And then I figured I think about 12 years ago, I wanted to ride off into the sunset, but it wasn't time yet. And so I went and did an assembly. Now, I've spoke at events, being a minister and stuff like that, but I went to an assembly where it was a captive high school audience, and man, why haven't I been doing that forever? It was like
you were hooked,
meant to be. I mean, it was not because of what I said or who I am, because of who they are, because of what they want and what they need. And I figured it out. And so when I get up on stage and there's 1,000 high school kids in the audience and they're saying, dude, good luck, because of all the ADD and just everybody all over the I grab them, man, all of them too, not just some. They're very amazed about this assembly. Now, we talk about mental health things that are tough, things that can actually talk about to help people move forward instead of being stuck in the rut. And so it's just been an amazing journey for us. It's SUSO, stand up, stand out, at waybeyondmeasure.com. And that's a whole nother journey, because this last month and a half has been very, very difficult for us because we got hijacked. And I'll explain a little bit more about that and how that happened.
Yeah. And I think the essence of what you're delivering to the community, the high school community, the students and younger adults, people, teenagers, I really think a lot of kids are starving for the information from a real life perspective. I was talking to Reggie Waterman yesterday, and he's going out to colleges and universities and talking to them about business and life in general, and how to interview and what to expect in life, and a lot of things that I think could be taught in high school is along the same line, and how to manage through the mental challenges we have, how to the insecurities and the confidence issues that we all possess at that time in life.
It's interesting because we are such a fast food nation, such a right now, got it right
Amazon
now.
Prime.
I talk about the drive-through, and I don't want to give kids just a milkshake.
Yeah,
I want to give them the whole Happy Meal.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get to them, not because of who we are or because of what we are, is because of who they can become. And when you share with them tangible grabbable fruit level fruit, like I got that one, and so they can reach it. Then they'll grow. That's just the way it is. And then why doesn't anybody talk to them about the pruning process?
Yeah.
Why does everybody think everything needs to be grand every second? It ain't happening, man. It ain't gonna happen. So everybody knows how to deal with being on top of the mountain and looking out. I made it. Yeah, I'm at the top of the mountain. You can't breathe at the top of the mountain. There's no trees at the top of the mountain. There's no water unless you tilt your head back and hope for the rain, because it's all going to the valley. So
it's temporary.
Pardon?
It's all temporary.
Yes, but we know what to do when we're up there. It's glorious.
Yeah.
So now what do we do when we go back into the valley, where there are pitfalls, there are avalanches, there is tsunami, water flowing, there is the wind blowing like man. I mean, what is it that you do? You got to dig deep. Your roots have to go so deep that when the wind and everything moves, that you don't sway. It actually strengthens you to become a better person. And so that's what we do. We don't beat around the bush. We tell them, it ain't easy. But
well, and I think you said it. I think you said it best. The pruning process. There are a lot of times, and this is something that I struggle with all the time. Is what do I say no to? There are things that we need to learn how to say no to, and we need to prune things from our life that are no longer serving us. And as we go through these processes and these evolutions, you have to say no sometimes.
Yeah, and that's the pruning process happens to do and be with your friends as well. The dilemma is this: in high school, junior high, I want friends. And if these are the only friends I can hang out with, then I'm going to either evolve or mold in.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful, because you become who you associate with. And it's not easy, because it's like, well, I know a lot of the things that they do are wrong, but then if I bail, who is going to be my friend?
Yeah.
And so it's hard right now. It's really hard.
And I don't think that ends in high school. I mean, everybody wants to be
loved. My God.
Everybody wants to be wanted.
Right?
However,
oh my God. I have so many stories.
Pruning is important.
Yeah. Yes. Especially with an organization, we bring in a lot of folks that want to help and participate. Oh boy, sometimes it just becomes a roadblock, because there's an agenda. And see, listen, our agenda is to influence as many people as possible. We want to engage people and influence them to move forward. And so we're doing exactly that. And it's just been a great journey. And then we got people like the pirate that says, let's come on board, come over here and share with us what's going on. Man, it's been great. I need more summer camps. If there's anybody out there that needing a motivational speaker for their summer camp, I'm all in, man. Just give me a holler at waybeyondmeasure.com. I just want to help. I want to serve. I want to be that person that impacts the future of this generation, for sure.
Well, and the beautiful thing about it is when you hear somebody say somebody should do that, it's like we're all able to do something,
right,
and help someone along the journey. And there's so many people in the community, the pirate community, that are really doing some great things. I know that in fact, going down the list here, we have Monique is in the house. Monique, good morning. How are you doing? Elise from South Africa, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Michael's in from Florida. Good morning, pirates. Ken from Malta. Awesome individual and another pirate. Nancy's in from California. Nancy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Nancy.
Nancy's rocking it. I remember when Nancy came on about I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. She was, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try. Holy cracker barrel. She's
Yeah.
killing it. She's
Rocket
like,
ship.
boom.
Rocket ship.
She's the Albert Pujols of podcast now, man. She's awesome.
Get over there. Wendy
Uh-oh.
says, "Good morning, Pirates." Absolutely.
Greatest smile in the world right there.
Yeah.
Wendy.
Michael Baker says, "Development of discipline, effort, and achievement. Insight, inspiration." Absolutely. Hyde Ives in from Houston. Late arrival. Hello, fellow Pirates. Thank you so much.
Nice. That's
Hope you got
awesome.
scheduled. Everything's in place. Michael Baker also adds, yes, when the game of life is over, all the pieces get put back in the box. You cannot take anything with you. And that's what we shared today that matters. Absolutely. I've never seen a U-Haul behind the hearse, right?
These guys are all like scholars writing all these powerful messages where I'm like, just impact them. Hey, we got. Hey, I mean,
And
I'm
you know
just,
Russ Hedge.
oh man, Russ is
Absolutely.
the man. Go Ducks or Beavers. I forget what he was. I forget.
The bearded bandits are at the ready. Hyde Ives. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
right.
So
Hey,
we
Mike,
have
go ahead.
way beyond measure. Mission is so important. Sherry Lawley says, "Good morning, all." Nancy Baker says, "Way beyond mission is so important." Yeah, absolutely. So what is the process? Is it primarily speaking to these groups and these individuals, and so getting more sessions with younger kids? Is that the most impactful way that you can reach out, or what's
Yeah.
the way that the Pirates can help you? The pirate
Oh,
community can
come
help
on.
you.
The first thing, excuse me. The first thing is to make sure that you do your due diligence and make sure that way beyond measure is exactly what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just bring anybody in to speak to somebody because it's either going to make you fly or make you sink.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the very first thing I tell people. But the second thing is elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, churches, boys and girls clubs, YMCAs. We do a program called SUSO, Stand Up, Stand Out, and we teach kids of all ages the importance of taking care of themselves and being kind. That's it. We talk about the think program. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? It's so very simple, but we've got music to every one of those truths. We've got skits, we've got cartoons, we've got so many different avenues. We are a fast food smorgasbord. That's a word. Back in the day, remember?
Yeah.
More like what would we call
Smorgasbord.
a smorgasbord. It's it's a all you can eat buffet now, where they can grab things that are important to them at the moment. And so when we go in, there's not really an agenda except that where are they now? So I find out the school's in need. It's been very sad or hurting because someone got hurt, or man, we just won the state championship. What can we do with that? Or whatever it is. And then we build on that. I always talk to kids about what are you leaving? What is it that you're leaving? Are you leaving a legacy, or are you leaving just dirt and mud for the next person to try to figure out how to build something or do something incredible? So getting me in front of youth and getting me in front of students and getting me in front of kids and parents. Who says amen to that? Get me in front of some of these parents to help. And so whatever way we can serve and be, that's what we want to do. And I just love it. I mean, it's just something that I love to do. And I'll travel Malta, Spain. I've been invited to Greece.
Nice.
And so we're trying to figure out the Greece event. I'm speaking at a teen summit on June 26th at Europe, Greece, that whole area of teenagers and stuff. It's going to be amazing. And so for um, for somebody like myself, these podcasts and the videos that shoot out all over the world. These are just as important as getting in front of people, because that's just where we are now. And man, what a great time to be a motivational speaker. So, because you got so many avenues, so many places that you can go. So waybeyondmeasure.com. If there's something misspelled or something wrong on there, just let me know. I'll fix it. And so, I mean, I love it. I just love it. And I am coming to Arizona. I'm super excited about it.
Well, you better hook me up. Look me up, and let's grab lunch or something.
Oh, yes, that's a fact.
That's absolutely fantastic. You know, one of the things that I I want to express to people here is the idea that we all have, you know, you're putting yourself out there, and it's not always easy. You know, there's things that we all have to go through, and there's challenges. Life happens, pandemics take place. You know, these interruptions in life. However, we can all be, you know, and I promote this idea that kindness is cool, and I do it for a reason, because it makes so much of it. It makes so much impact in the world in little bitty pieces and places, and I just applaud you for doing what you're doing, Coach.
Well, thanks. You know, let me explain to you that you attacked is not easy. The beginning of the month, I received a note saying some things have been changed in my back office, and I tried to figure it all out. I lost everything, Ross. I have no website. I had no domain name. All my accounts were taken from me, from Kajabi to all my workbooks, everything. And it was just 2 days ago that I got it back, and I got to redo it all over. They won't release it to me. He won't. He's suing me for saying that he did all this work and he was supposed to get paid as a volunteer. It's just nuts, man. And he just took it. I don't know how else to explain it. I trusted him with my passcodes to help adjust some things, and he did a great job. He moved things. He was pushing us forward, but then he got to the point of, now you owe me. We are a nonprofit. I can't pay any. I don't have any money. There's nothing really to pay. And so I just told my wife, well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. And then a couple days ago, I got my .com back, and then someone told me about this wonderful history site. And that history site snapped pictures of my whole website. So I still have my website. I just have to rebuild it, because you know, it's just nuts. And so, okay,
all of the things that entrepreneurs don't
I
think
quit.
about.
I quit. All this work for 12 years. I quit. And you know what? There's something in me. Like, there's something in the ragu that if you just pop the top and pour it over the cooked spaghetti, it's all in there. You don't need anything else. It's done. And that's what's in me. I do. I quit at least twice a month. Easy. I mean, I'm done. And it's usually people. It's not the system. It's people. And I've got to look past. I've got to keep moving forward. And that is the key to life.
It is the key to life.
Nobody's going to break my stride. Nobody's going to hold me down. No. I got to keep on moving, right? Keep moving. Keep moving forward. And you got people on your side. Russ, I got so many people that had wrote me when I said, okay, not sure what to do, but this could be the end. They were like, no, I didn't know. I was like, whoa, wow.
Well, so it's interesting too, because you don't know who is out there quietly supporting you, right?
And it's so true. And those are the ones that finally write and say, really? Oh my gosh, you're so funny when you do. I've never heard you ever write that. Why didn't you write that 6 months ago? It's okay. I get it. That's that silent voice in the background.
A lot of people are not willing to, they're not in a place yet where they're willing to put themselves out there. And so it's there are advocates out there, and they're quietly supporting you in a number of different ways. And so, adjusting your, travel and your direction and what you're doing and why you're doing it and when you're doing it all going to change.
Yep.
And the tools you use, the website, the email, all of that stuff is just a tool. The essence of who you are is still the essence of who you are. You don't necessarily have to have everything that you had to be who you are tomorrow.
Wow.
So don't, use it. And what I say all the time is use your pain as fuel for your future.
Yes.
And just take that, just like you would tell your kids, just like you would tell your community, and say, hey, we have to adjust, but we don't have to quit.
Come on. Wow, John, you turned this, or Russ, you turned this into a counseling session for me. It's true. I mean, it's okay. And it's good because I need it too. Listen, what people don't know is I have ADD and most of the alphabet.
Yeah.
And so, it's just a matter of staying with it and growing and going. So we are going to come back stronger because of the pandemic. We did a lot of videos, and those videos are available for students about K through 5th grade. And they can just go onto our go onto the website, click that sign up button, and then for less than $15 a month, they can have so many videos for their kids and curriculum and all these things that they can just enjoy and love. And it's about the price of a Netflix, but when you plug it in, those kids are going to learn how to take out the trash, and they're going to be obedient, and they're going to make their bed, and they're going to become Suso kids, stand up, stand out. And so we've got hundreds and hundreds of kids probably this morning singing, stand up, stand out, be who you're going to be. And they're singing like they want to. And so it's just a joy to be part of the whole, because I'm just a little piece of pie of the pie.
Well, and it's just, think of it as a spark in the flame of their life. It's one of those things that you just have to get somebody to realize that they can make a difference, and then give them some tools to go out and make that difference. And that's what Rick Henderson's doing. Rick has been motivate youth through sports. He's a coach. Some of the best parenting some kids will receive might be on the football field is how I coach, and my coach's coach. He's awesome. Going to be a parent. So he's local here in Phoenix area.
Nice. And, hey, that is awesome. Listen, being a football coach, I won 2 state titles in Colorado, and I got 2 basketball titles in Colorado as well. And you're absolutely right. It is one of the best places to be as a leader on that field, to teach them that there is no I in team. And so, man, I really appreciate that. Rick, I'd love to talk to you because
you two should
connect, because I have some stories for you about coaching and training and the camps that we do in the summertime. I do a lot of camps in the summertime, sports camps, agility camps, and stuff like that. But the most important thing about a camp, Rick, you ready? It's just relationship. That's it.
Yeah.
Building a relationship and letting the kids know that, hey, if you need me, I'm here. Give me a holler. WayBeyondMeasure.com. I answer everybody. Everybody, right? I always answer them. So, man, I'm looking forward to it. This pirate broadcast absolutely 100% works because people listen, or people are intrigued by what you do. So, Russ, John, you can't give up ever, ever, ever. If there's not an episode, or there's a couple missed episodes, or what, I'll be calling you saying, dude, what's up? How you doing?
It's after 430 plus episodes, I haven't missed a day. Yesterday I was in the car in Phoenix sitting down there, and I mean, even after I broke my hip, I still made the episode. So it's, you know,
Wow.
I'm committed to the cause. I'm committed to the journey, and I'm also, working on doing things every day to create content to support the community and make sure that people have at least some level of inspiration in the day. They can always come back. They don't always have to show up every day. I don't, I'm not worried about, who shows up or if they don't show up. I'm not too concerned about that. I always appreciate everyone that shows up. Like Nancy, I deeply appreciate the silent supporters. I was there once. In time, the goal is to help everyone find a new voice and use it in a way that feels good to them. Sometimes that role is the silent supporter. Absolutely, positively.
Wow.
And we all have a gift. We all have a message, and we all have a way to share that information now, whether it's coaching in person, online, over a podcast, over a broadcast, over a live stream. There's so many ways and opportunities we have to share our message and put it out there. So I just want to remind everybody, Coach, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the fact that you dropping by again, give us an update on what's taking place. And you still make a difference. You still showed up. And so even though there's bumps in the road and trials and challenges and things that look like roadblocks and dead ends.
That's right.
The fact that you can get up and stand up.
Come on. Stand up, stand out. I tell people that, listen, if you're on the team, you're wearing the uniform. Be proud.
Yeah.
Always be ready to go in the game because you'll never know what's going to happen. I want to end it with this. Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback of the New England Patriots many, many years ago. And when he dropped back to pass one time, he got tackled and his arm got shredded, his shoulder. So this no-name, 6th-round pick, Tom Brady. Really? Tom Brady comes into the game. The rest is history.
Yeah.
Listen, be ready, man. Yeah. Nobody knew his number. Nobody knew this kid from California that played for Michigan.
Yeah.
He was a 6th-round pick. He wasn't even on the charts, bro. Yeah. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks. He is the GOAT. Anyways,
so
be ready.
Be prepared.
That's right.
Well, thank you, Coach David, for being here.
Thank you, Russ.
Thanks everyone for joining in. I know lots of comments here, lots of support, and as you all know, kindness is cool. Smiles are free. And you enjoy the day. Take care, everyone. Thank you for joining the Pirate Broadcast. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and share it across your social media channels. I would love the opportunity to help others grow in their business. The Pirate Syndicate is a platform where you show up, we produce the show. It's that easy. If you want to be seen, be heard, and be talked about, join the Pirate